Hey, it's me, Sloan, and I am here on oh wow, the eve of my daughter's birthday. The youngest, the baby. Yes. The one that probably drove me the most crazy out of all. Well, they all drove me crazy. But no, yeah, she was more consistent with it. So yes, I'm going to say the one that drove me the most crazy. And I love her for it, you know? She's like the mini me. But like, take me, the goth chick with the punk and the biker history, and give more cotton candy and magic, and shake it up in a ball and give it some pink, and that's my daughter. And I'm not explaining it right, but when you meet her, you will think this. I promise you that you will think this. So, yeah. Uh, Normally, Scorp month is visited upon me twice because I have two Scorpios. That's right. My oldest and my youngest. It's like I bookended them with Scorpios. My oldest, God, he's amazing. He's just like fully focused and yet the most chill person on the planet. I don't know how it happened. He just is. And his birthday passed earlier on in the month. And then I have my youngest. And, when you have children, normally some people have all these expectations for their children or whatever. I never had expectations for my children. I just wanted the best for them. So every time they came to me with, well, this is what I want to do, I'll be like, yes, let's do this. Let me help you. And they were always like, nah, don't worry about it. I got this. My kids are self sufficient. I wonder where they got that from. Hmm. Anyway, so um, as a small child, she heard the stories about how mommy was a model and this, that, and the other. And so she wanted me to teach her how to model. And so we'd play around with the camera and I'd teach her, like, well, no, when you're modeling, you can't, like, they don't like you to be goofy. They like you to do things prettily. So if you're going to touch a leaf, you have to do it like prettily. And so she started doing that at the age of, I want to say 3, because she was more academic first. Because at the age of 2, she forced me to homeschool her. So she learned how to read, how to write, how to do her arithmetic. And then by the age of 3, she was reading my Three Musketeers leather bound copy. So with a thesaurus and a dictionary by her side, because she was that kid. She didn't want me to help her. She wanted to learn those words on her own. She didn't want my help for it. But during that year, that's when she started hearing about mommy and her past and all of that, because people were wanting me to jump back into the modeling business, and we would talk about it freely in front of my kids, because I have no, I don't, I tried not to hide anything from my children about my past. Um, Now all of a sudden she's in an acting and modeling class. She already knows how to do it. For her, it's kind of just a refresher course before she formally joins an agency and becomes a model, much more formally than her mother did. Because, yes, Ford models as a child, but that was because my father was who he was, and he was a photographer, and he had his own studio on 42nd Street. So, like, he did headshots for like Pat Benatar. He did headshots for like a lot of the big names, and it's a beautiful thing. He did a lot of photos for Elle magazine, for like a lot of when they were beginning, as a matter of fact, because it was way back. I'm 50 now, and I was a child then, so like toddler age, and so yeah, it's been a lot of years, and so throughout my from my early childhood into my teenage years, I heavily relied on modeling for an income. And so hearing those stories and knowing all of that, my daughter going into it is just kind of like a circle back to my childhood, which is great, and I'm super proud of her. I'm super proud of all of them with all of their accomplishments, even when they drop out of college because they feel that this is more their thing. And it's just like, yes, do your thing. Because if you don't need college for it, don't spend the fucking money. Like, be realistic here. If that's what you want to do and you don't need college for it, go for it. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you before there's another siren parade in front of my window. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.